Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
The Estadio Urbano Caldera is small for a top-flight venue, but it makes up for that with its history and its heritage.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, that's clever.
Well, there is the formidable figure of Ronald Araujo. He's happy to go shin to shin with anyone.
Yeah, an absolute colossus at the back, and endeared himself to the fans even more by getting on the score sheet. Remember that game in Madrid back in 2022?
Doesn't get much bigger, better than those capital Catalan conflicts. 4-0 in the end?
Absolutely, yes.
Gullit chasing after it. Pelé.
This is promising.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's come to nothing. Messi.
Pirlo.
It's Pirlo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Pirlo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Cruyff. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Lovely feet.
It's out for a goal kick. Messi. Brazil are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Gattuso bops him off it and wins back the ball. Brazil have a free kick. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Chance, surely! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Deco. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a good ball out wide. Played back in. Out to the right. Back into the middle. Messi goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Thuram. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Del Piero. Stood up well to him there.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gattuso.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
A probing pass. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, sweet feet.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. And he's away.
Leicester, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Messi. Some resolute defending there. Messi. Now it's Pelé.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hullet.
Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there.
And it's Del Piero. Nedved.
Maldini.
Pirlo. Now it's Messi. And now the breakaway. Threads one in. Messi. And it's Deco.
Played into space.
That's good vision. Look at the space here. Takes a shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And there is the half-time whistle.
So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Brazil get the second half started.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Messi. Picked out brilliantly. There's the shot!
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Messi.
Oh, that's a clever...
Gets his head on it! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
So, third corner of the game.
Vieira!
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Gattuso. Nedved providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Cruyff running with the ball. Gattuso with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 22.
Chance for a shot!
Para a entrada de
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
uma substituição.
Gattuso. It's Pirlo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Neymar. And the counter is on. Costa Curta cuts it out. Oh, the ball's gone astray. That's tidy. Costa Curta has it in a wide position. Showing good feet. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And this is Hullet, and he's gone back. Neymar! Goal! Brazil! And they've got their lead back. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Brazil go into the lead. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Suarez receives it in a good position here. Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Rafael Leao. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Neymar. He is through here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. And here's Suarez. And here's Hullet. Luis Suarez. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Rafael Leao. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Looking to play him in. Tries a shot! He scores! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Brazil are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. This is quite a battle.
Brazil really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
He's through. Shot a goal! Oh, what a big quick to it. Oh, what has happened here? Opts to play it back.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's made its one. Pushkas! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's caused a worry or two. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Neymar. Ribéry. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ribéry. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira goes steaming forward. Can he finish? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Brazil certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And already we're underway here.
Haaland. Haaland!
And he's in on goal!
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nedved. Beckenbauer lays it long.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Looking for options for movement. Lovely, now then.
And Peter, you can't watch a match like this and not mention such a busy little player like Deco, who just never stops.
He always wants the ball and he always uses it well.
Very influential. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is as far as they're going to go. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Messi. Del Piero. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach.
Shoots! Goal! Brazil! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Brazil have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Brazil have reclaimed it. Ambitious ball here. That's beautifully weighted. And he's onside. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. Brazil are looking to go forward now. No, that was never going to make it. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He has found the way through. Great chance! And claimed it back swiftly. And one more try! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Nedved is offering a wry smile there.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Brazil have their second corner now. Deco plays it short. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he has been fouled there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a good look here, looking to widen the gap even further here. Deco takes a shot! Brazil have their third corner. Deco with the short one. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Now
it's Cruyff. That is a brilliant interception. Costa Curta. Brazil deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Probing pass. That's been cut out, well played. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Nedved. Looking tidy in possession here. Deco. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Well, there's the clearance. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And this is Del Piero. Nice sequence of passes, this. Beckenbauer can get it clear. And here's Deco. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Nedved. Beckenbauer.
A beautifully policed...
And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Só é permitido fumar nas áreas indicadas no mapa. Agradecemos a colaboração.
And we're underway again.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Knocks it into space. From behind for a goal kick. The message is clear, none shall pass. It's not an especially good pass, that. Vieira. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Hullet. Not the most convincing of passes. That is ended up in no man's land. And the return pass. Vieira. Now Pirlo. And here's Cruyff. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when...
There's the shot! It's in! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa
We have got
99.
changes here from both sides, in
Camisa
fact.
7.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Camisa
Well, I'd
20.
happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's picked his
Camisa
way through.
9. Camisa 17. Camisa
Well, the
30.
defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Camisa 21. Substituição, público presente
Neymar.
na partida de hoje.
Brazil can breathe again,
29.950
just.
espectadores.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Hullet. Neymar receives it in a wide position. And he's cut it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Hullet. Neymar. Oh, good-looking ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
No, that was never going to make it. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Gattuso. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's intervened well there. Tries to play it through. That's a cute ball. Looking for the run. And this is Ribery. And it's Neymar. Some really good ball movement. Rolls it backwards. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Ribery. 75 minutes played. And he cuts out the supply.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Owen. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Substituição em andamento.
Pirlo ready to try one.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. That's very neat. And the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Can he get on the end of this? And here's Rafa. Decent chance! Gattuso. Played down the flank. That's tidy. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Desperate defending required here.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 11.
And it's been taken short. Pirlo.
do jogador, camisa 80.
Ronaldinho. And he's certainly onside here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Ribery. Oh, that's fabulous.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Ronaldinho. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Owen. And here's Neymar. Beckenbauer. Quality ball. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's a key interception. Pirlo. Great vision. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's there to get it away. So that's it. It is all over. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Brazil can always take more positives from a result.
welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Sao Paulo, of course, one of the centres of football in Brazil, and the Estadio Morumbis, a mighty venue befitting that status.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, Jim, Brazil's loss has surely been Portugal's gain when it comes to this man, Deco.
I agree, Peter. It's hard to believe they failed to spot his talents. How could they have done with a playmaker of his calibre? One of the best in the...
Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Brazil really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Brazil grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And he's worked it through.
Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pirlo. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Pirlo. Messi receives it in a good position here. It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Quality ball. Beckenbauer can get it clear. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Pelé. Pelé, good strong midfield running here. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get it through? Good take. Decent chance! Goal! Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He is through here. Deco. Looking for a runner.
Neatly clipped into space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Pirlo. And it's Vieira. Pele tries to play it through. And this is Messi. Chance for a shot! And the shot! Oh, what has happened this time, surely? He scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there.
And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Araujo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cruyff. That's a good run down the left. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Hullet. Nedved, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Brazil looking to pass their way through. Has a look and place it forward. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there is the half-time whistle.
Brazil are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substituição em andamento.
There's the start of the second half. Haaland. Some good work on the right flank here.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Deco. For Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nedved. Haaland! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Pirlo. Now it's Pele. And he's in. It's Pele! In he goes again! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Cruyff duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substituição.
So here comes a substitution. Brazil blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Messi! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, taken with style. And they are right back within touch. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? A probing pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gattuso. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Cannavaro. Pass somewhat off target. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hullet looking to add to his goal. Baggio did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Tries to pass it through. Rafael Leao. Lovely feet. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Camisa 21.
There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
Camisa 10.
Gattuso.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de.
It's anyone's ball now.
Neymar. Camisa 8. Camisa 18. Camisa 9.
And it's been taken short. Neymar. Shot, surely! Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And he welcomes it in. And the fencer shot! Goal!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Brazil grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ribery looks to get on the end of this. Thuram. Messi. He's having a go. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
And it's Xavi Alonso. Ribery. Hullet. Ribery. And this is Hullet. Now there's a chance! He scores! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Brazil are having a ball here. Rafa, oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Brilliantly cut out.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Luis Suarez. And it's Neymar. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Threads one in. That's an excellent interception. Gattuso. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And this is Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Owen! Corner number 2 then. And that is that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Your reflections then, Jim?
Brazil definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
you.